months. I'm joking. It's been about a month and a half or two. Actually, it's been 2 months. Hello, 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 and everyone. Oh my goodness, I have not streamed nor played Genshin Impact in like forever. Now I'm gonna make sure the notification tweet went out just fine. Just making sure. Hello, hello. I like to make sure everything's going good before I officially start. Okay, perfect. Okay, hello. Man, I have not played in forever, and I'm so glad to be back, honestly. Ah, goodness. Oh, thank you for following me, Haas, 00312 underscore. I hope I said that correctly. Thank you very much. Alright, man, it's been forever. And I'm honestly so glad to play Genshin Impact on my PS4 now. Oh, goodness. And I'm gonna react to a lot of things because I have not touched any of the story since 1.6. So this is gonna be very interesting. Alright. Oh my goodness. I gotta check everything now. Oh, I've got a friend request. Oh, sure. I'll deal with most of that later. And looks like I got an achievement too. Man, honestly, I have not touched a lot of things. Oh, there's some free primos there. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Should be really quick. I hate notification stuff, so I'm just gonna take care of it. I hope everyone can hear me. Alright. Just a bunch of stuff here. Alright. I hopefully will get rid of most of the notices. I'm just gonna claim all. Nice. Alright. Let's look at everything. Let's see what events we can do. And looks like it's a lot. Alright. We can do, it looks like we can do a test run of Yoimiya. Alright, alright. Battle pass.
Once there
Skipping,
was a glorious
skipping. I've seen this a million times.
Work-life balance. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the battle pass, especially since it's going to end in a couple
I think this
days.
is pushing it.
Wishing. Yoimiya. Okay, if randomized math, I guess. Yeah, if I'm ever gonna go for that. That's not a good idea for me at the moment. And let's check what's in the book. New commissions. Oh yeah, right, I remember. Random commissions. New domains that I have not explored yet because I have not made it to Inazuma yet. I have not even completed the story to go to Inazuma yet. Exciting! Okay, now let's go to quests. Let's see. Here we go. Autumn Winds and Scarlet Leaves. Okay, let's go to Liyue. Let's go! Oh man, I am literally so excited to play again. Okay, we're meeting over down here. It looks like... Here we go. From here. Let's go. Okay. Honestly, I'm not gonna wish on Yoimiya, cause I'ma save my primos for the Raiden Shogun ball, cause we all need her. We all need her. And at the end of the stream, which I don't know when that will be whenever I finish everything, and I mean everything. Then I'll take a look at my what's the word? I am not thinking tonight. Let's go! Sorry if I'm quiet. I have a tendency to focus really hard on certain things. So if I am not talking, that's most likely because I'm extremely focused. Oh, this way. Oh, crap. Climb, ka-ching, climb! Actually, I want to switch to D-Luke. No, switch to D-Luke. Yes. I have not played a D-Luke. I haven't played any of these characters in so long. Oh, I just realized there's a teleport there. Ah!
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss.
I still can't accept it.
Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
I'm glad to have you as a guide, Paimon.
Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
I still need to find that god.
Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
I need answers from her.
Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next...
Let's go to Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
I'm sure there's someone we've met.
Oh, Paimon thought of someone already.
Oh yeah,
Atsuko.
Atsuko.
In Lea Harbor. She's from Inazuma. Let's see what she has to say.
Okay, starting the story. Let's go. And then we're gonna switch back to D-Luke, and we're gonna go all the way to the port of Liyue Harbor. Not this port, but that one over there. Question is, will I make it to this port? If not, I'll just walk. Unless... Let's see where she is on the map. Wrong one. Okay, yeah, she's exactly where I thought she'd be. Do. Also, I will be streaming. Actually, no, I cannot stream Monday night. However, even though I say I do, because I'm gonna be doing something Monday night, but Friday night I will definitely stream the new update. I believe the new update comes out on Monday. I will be streaming it on Friday instead. I mainly wanted to do all the Inazuma stuff that came out way before, so I'm hoping to do it tonight, which I am doing tonight. I am going on a ramble. I'm rambling.
Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail.
Damn.
After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and freshwater supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out.
That seems normal.
But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Did someone from the US save you?
That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
I'm just gonna make sure that I
journey!
that I can
and you
hear.
set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Okay.
Well, because everything is just too
hear me.
restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and
Oh wow.
I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission?
Okay, so yeah, my voice is
What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chising.
Okay.
One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
I have a compelling reason.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
But there's a place for Outlanders to go, right?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue.
Oh, I know who
Voyaging
the
far and
Crux
wide
is.
has
It's
made them a
Beidou!
well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
Okay.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way.
Let's give it a try.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
I know exactly
Then
where that
there's no
is.
time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beto.
Okay, let's go find Beto. Oh, why did I do that? I can just do this. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna... warp. Alright. Okay. Let's climb high enough so I can glide decently to the Alcor. Let's climb. Do you think they would have a Kazuha rerun? That'd be freaking awesome if they did. Ah! Because I completely 100% missed Kazuha. I was very upset. I keep on... My Breath of the Wild controls are getting at me. I'm not playing Breath of the Wild, I'm playing Genshin Impact. They may have similar gameplay, but it's not the same. Okay, I should be almost to the Alcor any second now. Okay, just walk up one of these ores. I love the... Okay, just walk up the ore. Like so. And then climb. I've already been here, so let's just find Beto.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right?
My reputation precedes me.
Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
Cool.
She's a
Forgot to
hard
start
one to
autoplay.
please, so
Autoplay.
praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey,
It's nice to finally meet you too, Beto.
It's Paimon!
Paimon.
What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of...
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Is this guy a bard by any chance?
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma.
Oh, really?
This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
Oh,
With
that's
this fine
interesting.
ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
The Clash.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Ah.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Yeah, I
Wait
want
a
to be in
minute,
attendance.
What's the clash?
Yes.
Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean?
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up.
Heck
You're telling me
yeah.
you've never even heard of it?
Nope.
The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
I don't have a vision, but...
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's
Oh my
savior
god,
taking part in
really?
the tournament. Now that's gonna turn a few heads.
I
think
can't
we can
believe I
expect a
got
healthy turnout
that.
this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after.
What is the prize?
Get this. It's a masterless vision.
What?
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Why doesn't it have a master?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
That's why she
And the way
said
I
no
see it,
person with
a vision
visions.
is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent.
Yeah.
Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
To be honest, I'm not interested.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well,
Yes,
why didn't
yes,
you
I
say
do.
so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
That was easy.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
She's gonna
What's
get what
wrong
she
with that?
wants.
The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
Oh wow,
What are we
Beto.
gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
I'm not worried.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Okay, Kazuha. I love how he talks. Alright, let's go. Where is it? Okay, it's over here. Okay, let's just teleport to here again. Let's go! Well, if you hear sniffling, that's just me having a bit of allergies, that's all. Alright, this shouldn't be that long of a walk. Oh, there's a crab! And I missed it! Why? Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are.
Okay.
Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
We wanted to take a look around first.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then it'll allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Runner up.
Uh-huh. Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Sounds, impressive.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2-1,
Paimon's
but I
face!
still got
She's
the upper hand.
concerned!
I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh yeah.
But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Thanks for letting us know.
Alright,
Yeah, I've beaten up so many treasure hoarders and ruined guards and ruined hunters, fought
soon.
Child, and fought the Oceanid, or however you freaking say that. Okay, let's go talk to these guys. Chai Yi.
Hi there.
Hello.
Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us.
Okay.
But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly.
Seems
With
like
the vision,
what
we'd
they
quickly
want.
become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Yeah, are they?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Yang and I are both proud disciples of his.
The Lingshan clan?
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself, anyway.
Who's
He's got
the
to be a
master?
grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch.
I don't
For
trust
example,
this.
our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Oh, is that really possible?
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Vision won't make you any better at martial arts.
Well,
It
we
really
have
won't.
to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Well, that's the spirit.
See you in the arena.
I'm looking at the where the new person who followed me, and I don't think they are an actual person. That's fun. I don't want like any viruses on my computer, so I'm not gonna click on anything at the moment. I'll check it out later. Okay, who's that other person down here? Oh, okay.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
Yeah,
If
but
so,
you...
Seems I found myself another new adversary.
Okay.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Do you want to become an adventurer?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks.
Okay.
I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially.
Okay, that's
In most people's
good, I guess.
eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Do you have tournament experience?
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf.
Okay.
I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood.
I guess
Of course,
so.
I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
I'm sure you have.
I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today.
Don't worry, it
Now then,
won't.
if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Okay. Alright, I guess that's everybody.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible
Yep.
guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Yep.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Yeah, I do.
Come on, let's go sign up.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up.
Okay, I feel
Next,
bad
please.
for this.
What's your name?
I'm Kami Kason.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Yeah,
Aren't
it's
they a
me.
vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the class?
No, I'm not.
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Correct.
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I'm
I
famous.
guess you're aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
I don't have a vision.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
But I don't have a vision.
She still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame?
It's just a
that should be
formality for you,
easy.
of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I am the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to, Storm Terror, Dvalin, and Fatui Harbinger Child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw. Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
Yep.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma? I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then?
Everyone's misunderstanding the situation.
Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Alright.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament.
Yeah, I was thinking the
just
same.
to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
Makes sense.
Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
Okay.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Yes, I'm ready.
Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
What a strange
Oh my god!
so confident to begin with.
That was too easy!
Let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Why was that so easy? That was ridiculous. Now where's Beto? There she is.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, of
Well,
course.
I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
Didn't know I was so popular.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, We don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
Hell yeah.
So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
Yeah.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise.
Okay.
Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
To be fair, Jaime was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
I won't.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Alright, let's go.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Hey, it's an epic gamer 24
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
I'm ready.
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
That wasn't hard.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
You fought very well yourself.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest.
Alright.
Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Nice dude.
Now that's true strength talking.
Yep, I agree.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick.
Oh no.
So don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final.
Let's talk to this dude.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
That depends on who this person is.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
That's a
He
good
tried to
question.
use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place.
Ow.
His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge? But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingsheng clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
How'd your match go?
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit.
That's unfortunate.
I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I
Yeah.
shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment. So I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
That's okay.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Okay.
We still haven't got any useful information.
Beto! Tell
Maybe we
me.
can go talk to Beto.
Tell me,
You gave an
Beto. Tell
outstanding
me.
performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill.
You're very observant,
In fact, I
Kazuha.
discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
It sure is.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles.
All right.
What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Better to be safe than sorry.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't
okay.
properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Oh.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Alright. So, while this was going, I just did some research, and I am going to report this person who just followed me. Let's see. Where is the problem? Somewhere else. I'm just gonna quickly do this.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
I'm just gonna finish clicking, just give me a moment. An IP grabber.
Guess we can rest a bit.
And submit. Block. Continue. Okay, all taken care of. Okay, let's go talk to Kazuha. Oh. Okay. Hello, hello. I'm dumb. Okay, let's continue to find Kazuha. Just by going around, swimming, doing what I do best. And again, I'm gonna say this again, I'm sorry if I'm a bit sniffly, I've been having really bad allergies. Yes, I am back from the hiatus! And I will be back for a while. Except for next Monday. I cannot stream next Monday because I'll be doing something for a family member. But Friday, I will be back.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
So you already know, Kazuha.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yes, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. nothing more.
Okay.
As crazy as all that
Interesting.
sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
All I did was touch a blah 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 blah. I can't read English. Well, I'm back. I will be back as much as possible. I mean, I just started back up at school and all, and I was getting all that set up, and that's why I probably didn't start streaming earlier. And now I'm back. All I did was touch a statue of the Seven.
Extraordinary. So
Yeah.
then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's all thanks to Paimon's companionship.
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have
How's the
happened
family,
along
though?
the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all.
Well, the
Honestly,
family I
even
stayed
Paimon
with was
doesn't
it was
understand
not
how it all
fun.
works.
It was not fun being
Perhaps
there.
such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Oh no, it was bad. It was really bad. Very, very just bad environment. I'm glad to be back though. Oh man. Okay. Finally, a real
Now
battle.
then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Let's fight Kazuha. Let's go.
You control the elements without a vision. That means... Oh, pay no attention to me. I was just talking to myself. I will be sure to observe your battle intently.
Uh-huh. Oh, I have to defeat the monsters. Damn it! Okay.
Life goes on. Think you can get away? Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Really?
Here we go!
Honestly, I'm kind of excited for Electro Traveler. I want to see how
Go.
how they are, because
Incoming.
even though I've seen a little bit online about how Electro Traveler is, I want to see for myself how good they are. Oh, there's more? Okay.
Kiss?
Nice. Alright.
Speed of light. Yahoo! With sword comes shadow. Wheel of life. Time for takeoff.
Is that all? Okay. Man, it felt good to just actually fight this time.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents.
All right.
In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you.
Thank you. I will not underestimate him.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intense?
Yeah, I'm very sorry about that. I would have said something, but honestly, Monday I was just tired as hell. I was literally at school all day, even though I technically didn't have to. I was showing my sister around because she just started, and I'm just like, I'm tired. And I completely forgot to say anything.
For allowing me
I'm
the
just
honor
like,
of witnessing
Kaylee,
your
you're an idiot.
mystical ways. I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
I am indeed in the dark, so please enlighten me, Kazuha.
So that's what you're curious
Because obviously
about?
I'm so paying attention. Yeah.
Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions
Yeah, I've
are
heard
a
of
gift
it.
bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead.
Oh,
In
God.
the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro-Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself?
Interesting.
Not to mention, with no new Electro-Visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro-Archon before?
I'm not sure. I mean,
With
I've seen
time,
what she looks like, and
we will
no, we
change.
have not.
But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her.
Ooh, you have pretty eyes.
The time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Sure, let's go together.
Very well. Let's go.
Oh, goodness.
I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Ah. Oh, I'm still pitching. Okay.
Why isn't he here yet?
Wait. Who is
Never
it?
mind. We can start by making your entrance
Who
first.
is it?
Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match!
Let's go!
We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the 2 finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds.
Yep.
She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face.
The traveler just smiles.
Traveling hero.
He just smiles. He just smiles.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Yes.
I'm
let's
sure
go.
everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch.
I'm excited.
As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived.
Who is it?
Come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Maybe they got the match time mixed up?
We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Yeah, because it's the
Wait a moment.
finals.
Something doesn't seem right about this.
Oh no.
Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Yeah, let's go check on that prize. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, I swear if
Let me
it's
see.
gone.
It's gone, all right. The vision is missing.
Well, he took it.
Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly.
I have suspicions of who this
I
person
never
is.
thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far.
Who is
The
it,
vision
though?
was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Let me come with
Well,
Kazuha.
if you insist, I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
There seems nothing else we can do. Let's go.
Well, we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Ooh, does that mean I get to do a trial of Kazuha? That would be so awesome. Because I wasn't able to,
A wind current?
I wasn't able to...
The winds have come at an opportune
I
moment.
am
Let's seize this
stupid.
chance.
I
Ride the
hate
winds
when I
upward.
do that.
From there, we can continue our search for clues.
No! I went too high! No! Crap. No. No. Yes. Do you think I'll make it there? Oh, I made it. Oh, looks like a Fatui.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first
Yep,
place?
I knew it was the Fatui.
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
No! Damn it.
Don't blink. Good. Yeah. Good.
No, I did not get to play Genshin because I was not with my PS4. Sadly, I have not played Genshin in almost 2 months, and I'm like, why? Why?
Speed of light.
I'm so happy I get to play it again. I completely missed Kazuha. I missed Ayaka.
Cut to the chase.
Did I really? Really? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, that was my... I like spent like a month and a half where I was. Nope, 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 nope. And then I came back not too long ago, but I was getting prepared for school and stuff, and I needed to focus on that. So I didn't get to play much at all, like much Genshin at all. Okay, now where is Kazuha? There we go.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
Well, my
You can hear that
entertainment,
too?
my
What does it sound like?
Hubris.
Wait.
This way.
I want
Follow
the
me.
chest. I want the chest.
There
I
may
want
be an
the
ambush
chest.
waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Where I was at, there was an Xbox, but I didn't really play much on it. Because usually my sister had it, and there was only one, so it's not like I had much choices.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too?
Like, the one
What
main
does it
thing I
sound like?
remember doing is I binge-watched, a show.
Hubris.
That's the main thing I did. No.
This way. Follow
There we
me.
go.
There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
I am.
fighters! They're here! Get them!
Treasure hunters.
No, it's not
just
an
as I
anime.
expected.
But it was an
In
animated
which
TV
case,
show.
please stand back.
Fortune Preserver.
With sword comes shadow.
Becomes the hunter.
No, it wasn't
The
that.
wrong test subject.
I watched a new show to try because I went to see my cousins, who I actually had a decent amount of fun with. They showed me this show, and I got interested, so I binge watched it.
How is that possible?
How is it possible? Because you're an
I
idiot.
had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you.
Damn, Kazuha.
In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely, speed, stealth, and style.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Yeah,
Fine,
didn't think so.
fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
You got nowhere else to run now, just give it up.
Drat. This should have gone differently.
Just do as we say and there'll be no further consequences.
Really?
Yeah. If you give up the vision, we'll let you go.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
Yeah.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Oh, damn!
You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet.
Uh-oh.
It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Damn! Kazuha! Kazuha!
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Let's use Kazuha. Please let me use Kazuha. No, I wanted to use Kazuha. Damn it.
Life goes on.
Don't blink!
I am fighting though. I wanted to fight him anyways. Why is he so ridiculously easy? I do not understand. Like, at all. Like, why? I have had so many harder fights than this. You are too easy.
No. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him.
Okay, my
Put down the vision and
laptop
leave.
is charged. That's good.
I've changed my mind.
I mean, he said he knew he didn't stand a chance. Yeah, that's
No further
true.
punishment for you.
That's true.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to
Why
you.
is every
Such
character
willingness is commendable.
like
and fits the
so
way of the
cruel. Like there's Lisa
no need
who
for
loves
that.
shocking
Thank you for
people.
releasing me.
Diluc loves
You
to
truly are
burn
generous.
freaking people. Like what's wrong with these people? I love them though.
Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
Maybe.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision.
That's true.
But unfortunately, nothing happened.
So you were planning this all along?
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
I'll try.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to
yeah,
rekindle the
actually
vision.
my nose is fine.
No
it's
matter.
just I don't have a
This
stuffy
was
nose. It's
expected.
just my breathing is
suppose
just
this
bad.
vision is still mine
Although
to
I do
take
have
for
really
now.
bad allergies. Oh lord. And I don't have any tissues near me, unfortunately. Why are you so attached to this vision?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend.
Alright.
He was once a good friend of mine.
I know.
One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power.
Damn.
But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne.
Who's the strongest character in this game so far? I actually have no idea.
A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated faced divine punishment.
Seems like
while the
Kazuha's
victors
pretty strong,
gained a
but I
second
completely
chance.
missed him.
Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand.
And there's Zhongli, who's strong.
Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness.
So that was his friend.
In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Damn.
Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
Let's go.
Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
All right. Ugh.
God damn it! I was about to click finish on my freaking phone.
Okay, let's go talk to you.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
Oh.
It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
That seems like something Beidou would
It's not
say.
unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
True.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
Aw, poor
The one
Beidou.
who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
That means I win by default.
So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
As in, I win by default.
I thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
I mean, it's not like it was our fault.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
So we'll be able to travel to Inazuma now.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip.
That's fine.
In fact, the
I'll deal.
relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Ah, that makes
Hold
sense.
on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest.
Yep.
Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Ah.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Yeah, probably. Okay, that is chapter 2, part 1, all finished. Alright. Let's go grab these achievements. Wherever they are. There they are. Free gems. How many do I have now? Okay. I have 455. That's nice. Alright, let's go. Let's do some more quests. The Immovable God and the Eternal Euthymia. Setting sail. I guess we have to go back to I cannot speak the English. At least not today. Thank you for the unnecessary tutorial. Okay, let's go. Let's go talk to Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
About traveling to Inazuma.
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct?
Yep.
Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
Ah.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
See, it seems our intel has arrived.
The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway.
All right.
Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Cool.
Seems Beto is the captain of her word.
Of course. There are many things
Honestly,
that the captain
yeah, I
insists
get
upon.
that.
I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order.
Yep.
Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens
Oh,
or the depths of
goodness.
the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssos, Catherine.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
You know what?
Well, if that's how you
After
feel,
this little
why not come and
cutscene,
find me when you arrive?
I'm gonna go get
I'll
some
be awaiting
allergy
you at
medicine.
Narukami Island.
I need to take some. I knew it!
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See, there's no need to get all sappy now.
Well,
I
guess
love
it's
the
time for me to
traveler's
bid farewell to
expressions,
Liyue
man.
Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyan Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Awesome. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm technically already a little bit drowsy, but I'll probably be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and take those meds. I'll be back in a sec.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Adventurer, think you can last a round against me?
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Error.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
I remember the door too and how noisy it is. Man. I am back and got the meds. I took some. Hopefully they'll be activated in a few minutes. So my allergies can be a little dimmed down. Where am I going? Aren't I supposed to be going to the forest? The stone forest. Ugh, my eyes are still watering. Alright, let's do the same thing I did before. It's climbing time. No, I want to climb. Okay, now it's time to glide. Instead of gliding, I do that like an idiot. Let's go. I want to be able to see. Okay, let's go up the Alcors, oars, and up we go. Veda should probably up here. And let's go.
Ah, you finally made it.
Yep.
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
Apologies, Captain.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations.
Nice.
Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Inazuma. Paimon's excited. Oh, there's Kazuha. This is honestly awesome. After braving the raging thunderstorm, the Alcor finally comes to port. Ooh, we've made it to Inazuma! Let's go! Wow. Let's go! Oh, isn't that Toma? I think that's how you say his name, I'm not sure.
Oh, hi there.
Hi.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain.
Oh! He knows Beto.
And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
Nice.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Nice to meet you, Toma.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
I'm sure.
Good.
About it
Then if
too.
it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right.
Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
We got this.
There she's, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Okay then. Well, I mean, technically, I don't have a vision, so... I don't know how this is gonna go. Hello, Kageyama. Kageyama, how are you doing?
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
Should I lie? Or should I tell the truth? I'm very, very unsure. My goodness. Okay, my eyes are starting to feel a bit better, which is great. We are here to trade wine and ore.
Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of goods.
Shit.
Do you have your trader's permits? My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
How dare you, Toma?
Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
Thank goodness.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Yay.
So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
My journey must go on.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well.
Well, of course
Now,
we are, Toma.
let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
Oh, that's a water bottle. My bad.
Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Alright, it's up. I'm guessing it's up here?
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
I mean, I have more.
1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry,
You can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
That's a major discount.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
Damn, Toma!
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Damn, Toma!
Much obliged.
I didn't kill anybody! No, I wasn't even in Battle Bus Repair. I haven't been in the Battle Bus Repair the entire time.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
I think it's more than the mora.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Damn.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
That's blatant oppression against Outlanders.
Yes, but when you're an Outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
The Raiden Shogun feels further away than ever.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
You still have to find a way.
Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Oh, really, Toma?
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there...
No, he has a fire vision.
Connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
No, that's fine.
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Yep. So, what's the job?
Why do... Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Alrighty.
Sorry. I need to think about it.
Oh. Oh, he's right here.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Well, we're in Inazuma. I haven't been here yet, so I'm excited, but also very tired. I will finish what I started, though. Very nearly.
Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
Yep.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
Yep.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us out from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Never heard of that.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem. Marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Yep.
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
That would suck. I just cannot see at the moment. This is absurd treatment.
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Oh, he's from Fontaine.
Awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
I have no idea. Let's try finding some more crystal marrow, I guess. If that's an option, I just cannot see. The vendor just sound like a fishy character.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources this stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea.
Man, I'm
Since you're
really
not affiliated
tired.
with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it. We're on the case.
Yep, it kicked in already and I'm tired. Find a stopping point. Well, I mean, I can technically stop here, I guess. And maybe I can continue. I won't be able to continue until maybe next Friday or something. I'm not sure. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I'm just really tired. I'm gonna get some sleep. Yes, next Friday. I know. I wanted to do it on Monday, but I'm gonna be doing something on Monday to get some money. So hopefully maybe I can stream sooner. I'm not sure. I'll think of something. I'll let you guys know. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. Thank you. You take care as well.